Looks like another bot
Hello,
got
brothers
stuck
and
in a tree.
sisters, and I welcome
That
you to
always
the
cracks me
Facility
up.
3826, the Soviet Union's most advanced research hub. One thing that you will notice almost immediately as the game here is you'll notice that the humans and robots work in tandem with one another. If you get lost, do not worry, the robots will help you. Craving something sweet to eat? Our robots will be glad to serve you a delicious icy treat.
Oh, what a stud! I can't get enough.
Good. Nice
Our robots can provide all sorts of entertainment,
It's a robot.
such as tricks, dancing,
That's because it's
conversation,
not constantly
and
trying to... Get out! Larissa!
our robots even do a splendid job by cleaning all sorts of unsightly messes.
Bots, get your rusty metal asses out of here!
That was really very rude of them.
Our robots even help progress our research into further robotics. How nice these fellows.
The drove is initiating
Thank
combat
you.
maneuver.
We're coming to Facility 3826, and all of us, I mean all of us, as a collective, appreciate and welcome you.
Here's your vehicle.
And please, be kind to robots. It would warm their tiny little atomic hearts.
Got it.
The vehicle is waiting downstairs.
Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're going to be starting a new series where every month I'm going to be telling you what game I've been playing that month. And, well, that's really not any different to my upload schedule. Alright, get that checked off of jokes, and let's move on.
Did he?
You play as P3. P3 seems to have been a soldier, but his brain got very damaged from some sort of injury. P3 was treated by a Dr. Sechenov, and basically he looks up to Sechenov as a father figure, always speaking highly of him, and even calling him boss.
I'll keep it safe.
This doctor plans on releasing a thing called the Collective, and the basic idea is you control robot actions with your mind. However, all the robots have gone haywire out of the blue and started killing everybody they can. So P3 has two goals in mind: to stop the robot's glitch, and to figure out and apprehend the person who caused this. However, you are not alone in this journey, as you have your glove, also known as Charles. Charles can give you lore of the world and will also bring up interesting ideas that will cause the player to think about certain actions they take later
This
on.
tunnel's messed up.
Really interesting companion,
gonna
and
be a
honestly,
bumpy
the
ride.
voice acting is top notch. Now, as a quick overview of the entire story is really good. In fact, feels like a really good homage to, well, BioShock. And, well, there's a very clear as day, well, picture for it.
Being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
Ah, so she hacked the system. Kinda like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits. So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture. I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself.
The voice acting in P3 is also something to look at. In general, I feel his reactions are very good, and, well, some of the lines he throws out during combat is very hilarious.
What?
Speaking of, let's get into the combat, the juicy part of this game. Now, in today's gaming, it's hard to find combat that has this nice flow to it, and, well, Atomic Hearts does this perfectly. I would describe it, but let's just let this clip play itself. I think all the combat in the game feels like this. And I think it's all thanks to, well, Mick Gordon, the same guy who composed the Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. And it was awesome to listen to some of his music mixing in the 1950s Russian. Being able to mix up your attacks with melee weapons, ranged weapons, even cryo from time to time feels very satisfying. And the telekinesis even feels more satisfying, being able to lift up an entire group in the air and slam them down on the ground. Oh, and don't get me started on the decapitation. The decapitation is satisfying. I recommend, if you want to get a bunch of resources too, for the crap I'm going to talk about shortly, spend time in the back of the theater in the dressing room. As you can see, it's a bit chaotic.
Village.
Now, the boss fights aren't anything to sneeze at either. The boss fights in general actually feel very satisfying, and the music almost feels adaptive to it as well. There really isn't too many boss fights, and there's a couple bosses that you'll be, well, fighting multiple times in your playthrough. However, overall, I think you'll have a fun time learning the enemy's combos. This Beliash has a really interesting attack that I really like. When it's damaged enough, it'll actually use its head and use the flames as almost like a fan to throw flames at the player. Almost every enemy in the game has some sort of unique attack or will change up its style based on its health. And it's what makes it so it feels like the enemy is almost learning. Not just from you, but from its own malfunctions. Now, as we briefly mentioned, there is a whole crafting and upgrading system. And it's a bit bizarre at first.
A taste of things to come, you handsome beast. Did you enjoy it, big guy?
Yeah.
Meet Nora. This is gonna be the machine that helps you craft things, and the way she speaks is yeah, it's its own thing. Now Nora at first will seem pretty hostile, but then you'll find out that she just likes doing it because she finds it fun. I guess it's really odd. Nora will not just only help you upgrade your weapons, create weapons, but will also upgrade your polymer glove, allowing it to do telekinesis, cryo, and 2 others that I never used because I never found a reason to use them. You know, now I'm scared that whenever I click down on the button to have the toaster, you know, do the toasting, I'm scared that I'll start screaming some things that Nora would say.
Angry? Yes, yes, scold me.
Well, I think that's it for me, guys. I feel that if I really say any more about this game, it'll make it so you guys don't buy it and just search up more videos on it. I recommend you seriously go out and get this game and give it a whirl. It's on the Game Pass too, I noticed, so, well, better reason to play it. If you want an FPS that gives you good feelings about BioShock, has a little bit of an RPG system in it, this is the game to go to. A crispy 8 out of 10.